All right. Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on YouTube. This is a very specific reading, a unique reading. I do not do these types of readings often. So simply take it as it resonates. It is general, it is collective, it is all zodiac signs, masculine and feminine. And please hear this. It is past, present, and or future energy. Though I may speak in a certain tense as I'm reading in the reading, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is happening at this moment. It doesn't necessarily mean that it happened in the past. Everybody's story is on a different trajectory, on a timeline. This is why you hear readers say past, present, and or future. And also, please keep in mind, not every reading is our reading. Even if you like a particular reader, not every reading is our reading. Okay, this reading is for individual souls that are calling for it. So it's for a high vibe tribe of collective that I typically channel for that may have recently lost somebody. And what I mean by that, someone that left their physical form, someone that passed away. Okay, whether the individual was a karmic or a divine one, doesn't matter. And when I say recent, recent could mean different things for different of you. Recent for some is a month ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago. But for most of you, it's anywhere between the last year. So it could have been a whole year ago or within that time frame, okay, that someone has passed away. And there was some situations surrounding the individuals that passed away. So, what we're doing in this reading is the afterlife review. Now, I do not proclaim to be a world renowned expert, okay? But from what I'm coming to understand and know and gather about this process and how it's resonating, this is how I'm sharing, okay? So, this is certainly not meant to be looked at as absolute in terms of the entire process, but as far as I understand it, okay? And again, this is not meant to be pushed. So if this is not your type of reading, I have much respect. You may want to click off of this video and go on to the other videos that's more to your resonance and liking. Okay? All right. I've already prepared and premeditated. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because I don't want it to be too overpowering here. I don't want to feel like I'm screaming. Okay. I apologize for that little delay. We're going to get into it. I invite you to set intentions. This is also another way to amplify probability of tapping into the storyline. I also invite you to, as you're watching the reading, ask your personal guidance team to guide you to what is for you. Because even if it's for you, chances are the entire thing may not all the way resonate. Okay? So learn to practice that and then set intentions to what is the purpose of coming to this reading for you. I've set intentions as a reader, my position in terms of alchemy, confirmation, healing, closure, vindication, confirmation, all of those things, okay, as a reader, in terms of why I'm being open to do it. But set your own personal intention because readings, I don't care who we are, and I don't care how great we are, if the receiver or the viewer is not truly using these things, these tools for healing, change, and transformation, if we're not truly enacting something in accordance with our guidance team, then it's just something we're looking at. We're just collecting information. Okay? All right, so whatever this means for you, but let's get into it. Ancestors, we've already talked about this. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael walking away. All right. there was a situation where before whoever it is passed away, there was some kind of situation where someone was walking away and there was some kind of heartache or heartbreak. Yeah, storm warning, some type of tower. Their death could have been sudden. Somebody could have had a heart attack, not necessarily, but yeah, they could have been stressing out. All right, light team, what do we have here? The afterlife. The afterlife review, what happens, whatever you all want to reveal. Got two hoppers here. Financial constraints and healer of ages in the reversed. Okay. So in this review, okay, somebody was sick, somebody was not well, somebody was possibly working with the Antichrist. I don't know, I'm not into religious bents, but, basically opposing Christ consciousness here for money. Okay, there was some kind of financial constraint, so they had like a lack consciousness. They could have been stealing. Okay, yeah. Third chakra, yeah, they were not happy. They were, yeah, trying to block people's third eye here. Their third eye was blocked, or they didn't have an intuition because they were, dealing with dark energy, possibly. They were unhappy, possibly that they couldn't overpower someone, but let's just keep moving. I don't want to talk with each card here too long, but bear with me. Yeah, Angel of Balance is in the reverse. So in the person's life review, they were told and shown this, okay? They were told and shown about their life before they died and about what they were doing or creating for others. So it's like they were refusing to heal. They were focused on money. They were not mentally balanced. They were unwell. They were causing instability for others as well. So this is why it came to an end. And so they were shown that this is why their journey on earth or in the physical form was over, because they didn't want to heal. They had a lot of attachments and addictions to money. Okay. They did some unsavory things for money, and they were creating imbalances in not only in their lives, but in other people's lives. Yeah. This moon magic, it says goddess of the moon in the reverse. So this is someone that could have been a distorted spiritualist. Okay. Their secrets were exposed. They could be a part of why they died. They kept doing moon magic to steal from people. Door to value in the reverse. Okay. They didn't value themselves. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's keep it pushing. So that was a part of it. This could be a family member. It could have been a family dynamic with this angel of balance here. They were causing instabilities. It could have been a feminine energy that passed away. Okay. They could have been causing instability for a yin as well. Yeah, a change in the wind. Yeah, they were told that they didn't want to change. A change in the wind is in the reverse. So when they died, they were told, once they get to their review process, we'll get into who they meet first and how this goes here as we go on. We get into tarot. But they were told, hey, you did not want healing. You started tapping into darker forces. You start calling up darker forces. You had toxic attachments to money. You did things to hurt people for money and created imbalances. Yeah. Serendipity, poised. Yeah. They had an issue, whoever it was had an issue with someone that they felt like was lucky or being poised for some type of a ascension or blessing, and they kept trying to interfere with that or steal that. And so their review team could have expressed, like, this is why you didn't want to heal, you didn't want to deal, you did unsavory things, you had attachments and addictions, and this is why your journey on earth is done. Yeah. They were told that it's justice. I just saw by the book. Because they were obsessed. Truth be told. Yeah. So they were told the truth about, everything, because absent from the body, once, when they absent from this physical, they can hear and understand perfectly well. All of that toxic stuff was attached to their 3D body, the things they were practicing, the things they were involving themselves with. Okay. So they were told the truth about it. They could have also been told that they refused to be truthful about something. Okay. Healer of ages in the reverse. 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 Yeah, never ending story. Yeah. So this could have been something that kept happening lifetime after lifetime for some of them. Okay. So they could have been told, like, you don't want to change. 37 breaking down to a 10. You don't want to change. You keep a never-ending story going of toxicity. You wouldn't stop trying to hurt people, kill people, stop other people's healing. You didn't want to heal. So this is why it was time for you to end your journey on earth. That individual did not know how to leave people alone. Okay. They didn't know how to let people go. And they did a lot of heinous shit. And it was all for money and gain. It was their toxic attachment to money. Yeah, with this 13 energy, this is death. They're saying, like, this is why they had to end their journey here. Because it wasn't going to stop. Financial constraints. Yeah, unfinished symphony, the reversed. Yeah. They were refusing to stop trying to trap people in financial situations. They were refusing to learn lessons about letting go of what belongs to other people, trying to hold on to things for clout, for money. Yeah, they refused to end something. I have never ending story, unfinished symphony in the reverse. So there was like a breakup. Okay, before their death, somebody finally freed themselves. All that glitters is in the reverse. Yeah, because they were trying to fake. They were told in their review they were faking, and it so that people would either come towards them or so they can get a new life that wasn't meant for them. So they can steal something. Treasure Island reverse. They could have stole something from somebody before they died. Okay. Angel of balance. They could have hurt someone. They could have beat up someone. They could have had someone beat up. They could have tried to cause sickness and disease on people to get insurance money and act like they were helping because they had attachments and addictions to money. And they were not going to stop doing that. Sacrificing lives to get money. Yeah, imagine in the reverse. They're confused and unwell. They're delusional. So they're shown that you were delusional, you're unbalanced and delusional and unstable. Always looking for a come up at any cost, no matter who it hurt, no matter how wrong it was. Right? Yeah. They could have been also told that they were supposed to be on a path of helping someone properly instead of trying to kill people and steal from people and take from people and impersonate people. Okay. Wow. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah. In the review, the team was like, this is a never ending story. You never want to heal. You do this lifetime after lifetime, where you were doing it your entire life. You never want to heal. And you stop other people because you don't want to heal. You stop other people. You have addictions to this earth, addictions to finances, money, to such an extent that you've hurt people and yourself. Yeah, great fortune. Like they were stealing people's fortune. Great fortune in the reverse. Yeah, thief. So they were told that because they're a thief and was stealing people's shit, it was time for them to lose it all. It could have happened before they died where it got stolen or something, but it was time for them to lose it all. And it was time for their journey in the physical to be over because they would not stop. Not only were they refusing to heal, but they would not stop trying to hurt other people. They would not stop trying to sacrifice other people. They would not stop for money. Okay, whether they were working with secret societies, weird nigga bitch groups, insurance policies, they wouldn't stop. Yeah. Because absent of the body, they, the soul, the person, the soul then asks why, why am I here? Okay. Yeah, change is in the reverse. They're told because you don't change, you don't want to change, you've never changed, you've done this lifetime after lifetime, and you say the same thing, promising to do better and be different, but you never want healing. You always end up getting addicted to the earth realm. You get addicted to this 3D illusional shit. You get addicted to stuff, stat, money. Yeah, they could have stole something from a main male through court to take somebody's privileges. They could have been told they did shit to people's children. Yeah. They didn't want to change. So, all right. Next column here, financial constraints. Financial constraints. Financial constraints. Next column, imprisonment. Yeah, imprisonment in the reverse. So their team let them know that they had to go, basically, okay, because they were not going to stop trying to trap people, trying to get people set up. Something could have happened where after somebody freed themselves from them before they died to close out a cycle with them, okay, they could have been dealing with someone that before they passed broke up with them or stopped dealing with them, okay? Yeah. Maybe it was after they stole something or somebody got out of jail, but essentially their team was like, nah, because you won't stop interfering. You're here so that other people can be free. You won't stop interfering. You won't stop trying to plot and kill. You won't stop your magic. You won't stop your theft. You won't stop trying to sabotage. You refuse to change. Change is in the reverse with never ending story. Angel of balance. Despair. Yeah. So they are shown that they were sad individuals. Okay, they could have been sad before they died, whatever happened with this ending, but they're shown that, you were mentally ill. You were a sad, mentally ill person, and you were causing despair and sadness for others. You were causing imbalances for others. Okay? And they could have been saddened at the review, saddened that this is what they were told. Yeah. They did something dishonorable here to somebody's occupation. So the guides could have been like, listen, you didn't want to do the right thing, the honorable thing here. You stole something. You were a false person. You stole something from a wealthy man. Okay? Did something dishonorable here. You tried to act like you were somebody's official person. You did something harmful to someone because someone said they wanted to do the honorable right thing. So they were shown that you're not a well person. You were not well in your physical form. You were mentally ill. You were delusional and sad, but refusing to change. Okay, let's get a little bit more here. Life review. So there was certainly some type of endings before they died. Okay, some kind of sadness. They could have got sick even themselves because of their lifestyle. Okay, shit that they were doing for money. Okay, 2 or more people in the reverse meeting. So again, this could be where there is a group of people that maybe didn't want nothing to do with them before they died. Okay. Certainly some kind of breakup, separation energy that happened. Okay, before they passed. Okay, Healer of Ages reversed this column. Healer of Ages reversed. Divine Feminine. Yep, here we go. So basically, they're told that they would not stop trying to kill Divine Feminine, that they wouldn't stop trying to keep a Divine Feminine in a never-ending story, that they wouldn't stop trying to create blockages from a Divine Feminine that was simply trying to release themselves from toxicity. Okay, with toxic in the reverse. Like they were doing shit. They were trying to say a Divine Feminine was toxic when they were toxic. And this is what the, review team told them. Like, you accused the Divine Feminine and you tried to get people to see a Divine Feminine as you are. You were of the devil, if you will. You were operating in toxic energy. You were refusing to heal, but you implied that it was Divine Feminine. They kept trying to make a Divine Feminine sick. They kept trying to make a Divine Feminine go crazy. They kept trying to make a Divine Feminine look a certain way to people. Yeah. Like they were in denial. They didn't want to face the truth that a Divine Feminine was simply releasing themselves from toxicity. They're in denial. They also didn't want a Divine Feminine to have a commitment. They could have caused confusion for financial support here. Yep. Why is Divine Feminine here? They could have been impersonating. Basically, some of them were impersonating a Divine Feminine. Okay, so they're told in the review, you were impersonating a Divine Feminine energy while you were being devilish and toxic. You're not well. Right? Yeah. So now I have a meeting that came out. They kept planning to kill Divine Feminine. They kept trying to get groups of people to come against the Divine Feminine energy. They kept, they could have been trying to pop up on a Divine Feminine to attempt to kill her. Okay, for some of you. And so in their review, they're told, look, you're here because you kept trying to chase down a Divine Feminine. You kept people doing it. You kept doing it. And this is why you're here before us now. You wouldn't stop. Wow. What else for the first column team? Yeah. Pause, timing factor, interlude. So something could have happened with children. They could have done something to a Divine Feminine's child, even with negativity here, cleansing in the reverse children in the past. Their children could have tried to stop them if they had children or young adults, okay? Could have tried to stop them from being negative in the past. Okay, their kids could have like disconnected from them because they figured out something about them, or could have exposed something. This could have happened before they died. Yeah. Hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle in the reverse. They were too worried about, the review team told them, like, you were too worried about trying to block Divine Feminine's money, trying to meet up with people to stop her money, to stop her flow. Chances are they were doing spell work or theft or something like that. Okay. Wow. Second column, financial constraints. Life, okay. Yeah, pretending, fake, living beyond means. Okay. They were always living beyond their means. So their review team told them, look, you had an addiction to money, stuff, clout, you know, fake flexing, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and you were willing to do anything to keep up this illusion. Somebody could have ended something with them before they died. They kept trying to entrap people and to get people stuck. I have entrapment, and then I have pregnancy, money strings, about to reveal. Okay, so they were told that you're here because when people try to free themselves and liberate themselves from you, when people are ready to come clean and do the right thing, you kept doing shit to bind them up, set them up, okay, and trap them up. Now, before they died, somebody could have confessed something here. Yeah, they were trying to hurt people. They were doing all sorts of shit. Before they died, they could have had some fallouts with some other family members based on whatever came out. They wasn't going to stop though. Anxiety, scared, panicked. Okay. So something happened before they died. Somebody probably stood up to, like, whoever this person was, probably was a bully. They could have stood up to this person. Okay. And released themselves. And that could have caused an issue. Okay. Also, in the past, like what I'm picking up is this person, whoever this is, they didn't care. They thought that no consequences will ever come to them because they could have been this way for a while. So the review team was like, look, you didn't care. You thought, you were above and larger than life. Okay. You didn't care about trying to bully people. You didn't care about trying to cause panic for others. Yeah. You're here because people need to be liberated from you. These people didn't learn lessons, and their review team told them, they were getting a high off of bullying people, keeping people in emotional roller coasters. They were getting a high off of the toxicity that they were doing to this Divine Feminine and whoever else. Divine Feminine could have possibly, broke free. Okay. What else? Yeah, pop up. They could have popped up somewhere and ran up on somebody, and that person wasn't scared no more and freed themselves. Yeah, and then they became threatened and embarrassed before they died. Okay, because somebody is on a spiritual ascension path. Okay. And didn't want their offer anymore or some shit like that. Because I have offer reverse, synchronicities, ascension, threatened. They popped up on somebody and somebody freed themselves from them. Like stood up to them. This could be what led to their death. Okay. Last column. Last column. Yeah, retaliation in the reverse. Yeah. So they had to go because they were, first and foremost, they were sad that their retaliation plans wasn't working before they died because they're mentally ill. Okay. We have angel of balance reverse, imagine reverse, despair in the upright. So they were given the review. Look at yourself. You were sad because you couldn't fully get back at somebody or so-called retaliate because they either didn't want you or they wanted to nothing to do with you or whatever your illness had you thinking or your attachments. Okay. Also, the team said you're here because we were not going to allow you to keep trying to cause pain. You've exceeded your limits. So you're standing before us now because we were not going to allow you and your group or whatever this is to keep trying to kill people and cause problems. Yeah, they had an obsession with revenge. So yeah, they got discarded and thrown out before they died in some way. Okay. The ancestors could have came and said, this is a done deal. They didn't see it coming. Their future is over. Projected future days, weeks, and months. Okay. Yeah, divine masculine reversed. We have dark magic here. They're trying to hide all this stuff. And this could be a woman, okay? Because if this feminine energy operated out of toxic masculine, she will show up like this. So she could have been an overly aggressive, bully type of a woman that operated in distorted masculine energy. So, you know, she was trying to hide proof. She was trying to do magic, working against people, hoping that no one found out, trying to basically stop people's futures. So what ended up happening before they died is their journey ended. Whatever they were hoping for, someone could have cut them out. They kept doing rituals to cause people to do that to others. So their review team says, yeah, you're here because there's no more purpose for you to be here. You've exceeded limits, your contracts, this journey, you have no interest in anything we have to say. You're hell bent on toxicity, so you're serving no further purpose here. Now you're trying to still block the awakenings and healings of others because of your addictions and your obsessions and your mental illness and instability. So you're done. Okay. You won't stop trying to cause sadness for people. So they ended their life in sadness. They could have lost their mind. They were already not well. Yeah, they were not well. Happiness in the reverse. Yeah. And they were just darkness. They were just a dark energy. And we're not talking about complexion. They were just in darkness. They were not whole. Okay. And because of that, they were projecting this on divine feminine, possibly masculine, and anybody else that didn't give them their way. They were hiding. Okay. They were trying to hide. The review team was like, you're trying to hide that you're mentally ill. And worse yet, you were trying to project it onto divine feminine over here to the left. You could have tried to, they could have tried to act like that was divine feminine so that people would throw divine feminine out. They projected their mental problems, their disillusionment, and everything. They probably had distorted religious beliefs with healer of ages in the reverse, a distorted connection or understanding about Christ consciousness or divine or source. But they were living like double lives, hypocrites, doing all sorts of toxic shit here. Yeah. Unconditional love, genuine certain love. Yeah, they were codependent And they call somebody to throw away a truly genuine connection. And so their team, the review board told them, like, you call someone to throw away a genuine love connection because you're codependent, single in the reverse. Okay. Trick somebody to marry you and take a risk with you because you didn't want to learn your lessons on this earth. Karmic. They were a karmic. So in this particular reading, the person that passed away was a karmic. Okay. And they didn't want to learn what their personal lessons were to be learned here. They refused to learn their karmic lesson, and they kept trying to pull somebody back into their energy. They kept trying over and over again. Wow. So we've identified that whoever this feminine energy is for the collective was karmic, that passed away, recalling, reminiscent memories returning in the reversed. So there was a breakup before they died that really made them like either lose it, and they could have acted out in some kind of way here, which led to their death. Okay, family, there could have been, like I said, fallouts. There could have been family that was involved in supporting this, but some family could have stopped compromising with them, realizing that they just want more and more and more. A family could have been involved with keeping somebody stuck and trying to stop a divorce here. Yeah, like an insatiable, greedy family. They could have been told this too. Okay, let me keep it pushing, y'all. All right. So let me get some of my cards out here to see what else happened here. And again, we're going to get to the tarot to see that process, the stages of their review. Okay. This is kind of overall what took place and what was shown them. Also, what happened to you all or some of them before they died, what led to their death here. Okay. Lighting first column. Second column. Third column. Okay. Bottom of the deck, twin flame wannabe. So they were told that they kept impersonating a divine feminine. Okay. They wanted this twin flame journey. They were coveting this twin flame journey and refusing to learn what their personal karmic lessons were for this journey. So they did a lot of shit to come against somebody's twin flame journey path. Okay. Divine masculine wants a second chance with divine feminine, but he thinks it's too late. So a divine masculine could have told this to this person, and this is why they really kept trying to cause havoc and chaos and harm. All right, for the first column here, February, okay? They could have done something back in February, okay? Okay. Hermit mode, isolation is making you stronger. You'll see soon. Divine feminine, you could have isolated from this situation, and this is how you got stronger. Okay. Divine masculine regrets cheating and lying to divine feminine. Absolutely. So this could be why they attempted to hurt him as well. Easy, sleazy, trashy, karmic whore. They could have tried to project their hold'em onto you, and the review board was like, you essentially try to make people look at divine feminine in the energy in which you lived in. You were in a whorish energy. You were trashy. You were willing to do anything. And you tried to make people look at divine feminine as if she was this way. They could have even tried to dig up Divine Feminine's youth, okay, while covering up the fact that they were currently whores, okay. You're a boss, a leader, and highly ranked Divine Feminine. You could have eventually stepped into some type of a leadership role as you isolated and healed, okay. Second column with the financial constraints, liars to the 10th power. They lied so much. And their review board is like, you lied. Habitual, pathological, in order to try to hold on to something and to gain something. Divine Feminine's training day effect, they gonna learn. So the review board, Divine Feminine's ancestors may have been involved, and this was a part of it, because this person would not stop trying to kill Divine Feminine and take from Divine Feminine. All illusions are shattering, and that's why. So before they died, this stuff could have came to light. C may be involved. I don't know who that would be. They lost it all and they're mad and shocked. Like I said, they could have got broken up with. They could have got, lost what they stole. Okay. Doppelganger. So they were impersonating Divine Feminine. Doppelganger being exposed. So the review board was like, you were creating platforms. You were using Divine Feminine's information, pictures. You were essentially trying to become Divine Feminine. This is treason. You were supposed to be here learning your perspective, karmic lessons, and healing. But instead, you start tapping into dark energies and calling up deities and sacrifices and weird nigga bitch groups. Okay. They were watching you constantly to mimic. Yeah, the team came in. It's like you're copying everything Divine Feminine was, trying to take on her persona and trying to put your energy onto her, and could have caused a lot of shit. So their journey had to end. It was probably in the contract. We don't understand it in the 3D because we forget, right? But it could have been in the contract, their personal soul's contract, based on their own karmic lessons and what was supposed to play out. And it could have been some clauses in there, like if you refuse to heal, if you refuse to stop trying to kill off, then this is going to be your end. Okay. A toxic friend stole something from you. Over here with the last column. Yeah. They could have they could have like had partnerships to help steal something from you, collective. You, Divine Feminine or Masculine. No more games here. Divine Masculine says, Divine Feminine, I am so sorry for betraying you. Yeah. So a masculine could have confessed something, and this drove whoever this toxic feminine energy is mad. It drove them mad. It drove them to do even more heinous shit, attempting to kill Divine Feminine, even masculine. Okay. Ancestors are here. Here's the review. Ancestors are working with Divine Feminine and Masculine to expose these dark witches and warlocks. So this karmic feminine is a dark witch and a narcissist and a killer. Okay? With major mental illness that they hid from everybody with their spell work, with their lies, with their games, with their, yeah. Going to die soon, consequences of spell work on Divine Feminine and Masculine. Okay. So they were told, when they got to their review, they were told that, hey, we told you that you were going to die. We told you that if you didn't leave Divine Feminine and Masculine alone, that if you didn't stop trying to do ritual works to kill them, that it was going to be you. We told you. And you didn't want to hear it because you were not well. Angel of balance, reverse. Imagine, reverse. Despair. Like they didn't want to hear it. So the review board was like, you were gone. You were so fucked up in your physical form. You didn't want to hear any of it. This is why you're standing before us right now. We told you, stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. This is not going to end the way you think it's going to end. Stop doing this. Okay? Divine Masculine is determined to make things right with Divine Feminine, no matter how long it takes. A masculine could have told them this before they died, which could have drove them over the, over the edge there. Okay. These people were hypocrites. Whoever this feminine was a hypocrite. Hypocrites and double standards. Like I said, they could have hid behind religion and appearances. Spell work constantly. So the review board was like, you're a hypocrite and you were addicted to doing spell work. We tried, your team tried, your ancestors tried over and over prior to you standing before us to stop this. You didn't want to do it. Ancestors here says, ancestors, I told you, here it is. The ancestors made their judgment on this particular family member. Okay, it says, this karmic feminine, ancestors made final judgment on toxic karmic family members. They're done. That's why they were standing before. I'm like, no, it's this, you refuse to heal and change. You're addicted to this and you're in the way. Toxic karmic family being publicly shamed for their conduct towards divine feminine and masculine. This could have happened before their death. They could have been trying to hide this. Okay. Yeah. They could have been trying to retaliate because they were being shamed. And the ancestors and the review board was like, this is justice. You were doing unmentionable things. And yet you tried to go after divine feminine and masculine for speaking the truth and for exposing who you were. Okay. Wow. All right. So bear with me here. We're going to continue to get layers. Twin flames, the power of self-love, healing the heart. So somebody could have decided that they wanted to go and heal themselves and love on themselves. Divine feminine, it could have been you, and then masculine could have done it later. And they could have also maybe mentioned that they wanted to heal something with the twin flame. And these twin flame wannabes, it took them over the top. Yep. They didn't know how to self-regulate. See, the review board was like, you were supposed to be here on your perspective journey and lessons and learning self-love and learning how to heal. And perhaps your soul evolution could have eventually got to that level as you comply with your team. Okay. But that refusal to learn self-love and self-soothing, they're addicted to doing spell work and leeching onto other people's energy and doing toxic shit to people. And yeah, they don't know how to let go and cleansing. Yeah. Divine feminine and masculines, you guys on your path and journey, you know what I'm saying? You guys wanted self-love and learning how to let go. But this toxic karmic feminine, they did not know how to do that. And so, you know, the review board is like, this will never end. You're standing before us because you wasn't going to stop. Reclaiming your power, wisdom. Yeah. Collective, masculine or feminine, you guys could have learned something here and start reclaiming your power. This could have also took this person over the top. Okay. First column with healer of ages. First column, healer of ages. Yeah. There we go. Hidden knowledge, Akashic records. Divine feminine. You know, you probably tapped into your Akashic records, but this individual was trying to invade the Akashic records, play with it. They were trying to fuck with your energy, right? But you knew this. You knew what they were doing. Psychic ability, precognition, okay? Okay. Yeah, the power to give and receive love. Okay, yeah, you have divine feminine, you have the power to give and receive love. This individual don't. They didn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Second column, financial constraints. Yeah, angelic assistance, divine guidance and loving support. Okay. So you, divine feminine or masculine, could have released yourself by calling in angelic assistance from this person. Okay. Because they wasn't going to stop what they were doing here. The review board could have said, we stepped in on behalf of divine feminine and masculine because you were not going to stop. You kept trying to block somebody's purpose. Sacred purpose, eternal flame in the reverse. They have no purpose and they kept trying to stop someone else's purpose. Okay. Last column. Yeah, this was a past life karmic situation. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences in the reverse. Yeah. The review board could have reviewed to them or shown them that you are a past life karmic that refused to heal and deal with this properly. You kept trying to steal people's abundance. You're a thief. You're a thief. This is what you've been doing. Somebody could have, like I said, over here, there could have been a release. Somebody freed themselves from whatever this energy was, this toxic devil energy. They could have started losing their mind. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get another special deck here to get some more layers, and we'll get into tarot here and their bad karma. Obviously, they passed away, but we'll probably tap into like what was the bad karma leading to their death. We already had gonna die soon. They were told about that and they didn't care. Okay, they didn't care. All right, let's get some intuitive messages here. What could have taken place? What kind of energy was operating before they passed away? Divine feminine, you could have an enthralling personality. All right, they could have been bothered by that public indecency. They could have, yeah. Bloodshot eyes, yeah. First column, what could have happened prior to their death? What energy was they operating in here? Anything else with the first column? Okay, second column. Okay, third column. Okay, so yeah, they played like they were sugar and spice and everything nice, but they had a chamber of secrets, okay, that could have gotten exposed before they died. They acted the part. They could have been doing shit, divine feminine. If this is you, okay, they could have been hiding shit from you as well. But these karmic feminines on the surface until the world was acting like this, but they had a lot of toxic dark secrets, obviously, with all this spell work. Okay. House arrest, ankle bracelet. They could have gotten in trouble with the law or could have gotten someone in trouble with the law before they passed. Extra long uvula in the reverse. So maybe somebody didn't want to have maybe, oral sex or whatever from them anymore. Something could have happened. Oh boy. Okay. Local sheriff in the reverse. Okay. A sheriff could have been involved. A toxic sheriff could have been involved. The police could have been involved. They could have used their cleavage or sex. Like, they could have been doing all sorts of shit here to create disturbances and unbalances and injustices here before they died. Okay. All right. Now let's see what their back karma. Then we're going to get to the tarot and the initials last year. We're going to use the tarot to see who they met along the way when they first passed and that process of their review here. Kind of how they passed. I will ask, how did they die? And then I will ask, upon death, who did they see first? And how that goes, okay? Okay, corrupt law and business officials going down. Yeah, so a whole group could have gotten involved and could be going down behind this karmic person. Okay. All right, first column here. Second column here. Third column here. Okay. So this could be some bad karma that played out before they passed, and it could be something that's with the afterlife as well. It says divine masculine being gaslit by femme fatales. So they had to deal with bad karma for gaslighting a masculine energy. Okay. Divine masculine karmic friends got exposed, and he done with them too. So she could have been involved with divine masculine's friends. So she's getting karma for that as well. Anubis, I knew that was going to come out. Anubis is furious, and they're coming for karmics. Yeah. So they have to deal with Anubis, but they could have been calling up Anubis or, practicing that stuff to send it to divine feminine. Her children are masculine. So they, yeah, buddy. Bridget. Karmics are mad because spell work not working anymore. Secretly hate women, but use for sex to feel powerful. Okay. These karmic friends could have been men. So they're getting some kind of karma for that. Second column over here. I can't stand this karmic wench. I regret ever fucking with her. This was a part of their back karma. This is why their breakup energy was here. Lisa, or somebody with an L. Atlanta. Divine feminine to divine masculine. I deserve love. I won't wait for you forever while you play with karmic cunts. Learn your lessons. Yeah, divine feminine could have got tired of dealing with it at some point. Karmics are going insane. They had a mental breakdown before they died. Told you. Proud karmics are forced to move in with parents and friends. So they could have been forced, out of their lavish lives. Okay, as a part of their back karma for fucking with y'all's lives. Okay, towards the end, crying, but they were hiding. They could have been hiding. The fact that they were crying, they could have been hiding, running from the law, running from people. Thugs that harmed the divine feminine and divine masculine or sold out are scared now. These are the people they got involved to do harm to divine feminine and masculine. Is getting some bad karma, but this karmic feminine is getting karma for involving people. From privileges to pain and poverty, they lost everything. Karmics businesses are being watched by the law. They're losing revenue. Getting fatter by the minute. Again, there's nothing against that. This is more about when these karmics were arrogant. in vain, and they thought they shouldn't stink. They probably had surgeries to suck out fat and put it in other places and invested a lot in that, and then attacked divine feminine and masculine physicality. So a part of their karma was to have their vanity hit, okay? To have their vanity hit. So for some of them, it could be the opposite, okay? Because essentially is whatever they hated, they had to receive it because of what they did. Okay, so whether some of them, it could be too skinny. Okay, but most of them, they probably got fatter before they died. But it's not a dig on being heavier set. So I just want to add a disclaimer there. Okay, people have health issues. We're all different. We're all beautiful. This is more about, the arrogance and the vanity and the fact that these karmics were doing shit to other people's physicality. Okay. I chose wrong and I know it. Totally embarrassed by this, and I made a fool of myself. Divine masculine could have confessed this, and this could have really took this karmic over the top. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. They were a sex worker at night, but a church member on Sunday morning. So they were hiding all of that. Okay. Ring around the rosy, ashes, ashes, and they all fall down. Karmics were knocked off of their high horse before their death. Okay? They were regretful, but not remorseful. So the review board is like, you regret, but you're not truly remorseful of the pain that you've caused other people, innocent lives, your conduct. You're just regretful because you're exposed, you're seen for what you are, and you're getting a ramification here. So chances are they kept doing that over and over. So now let's get how they died. I'll tap into how they died first, and then we'll go into the process, okay? So when they first close their eyes, essentially leave this body, who they meet first. What is that process? Who they meet first. Who do they see first, okay? All right. All right. So I just saw strength in the reverse because I'm asking about how they died. Knight of Pentacles in the reversed, okay? It could have been, if that's a pentacle, it could have been something to do with movement, driving. Yeah. So let's just see. I have the Hermit reverse, Knight of Pentacles. They could have been, for some of them, it could have been driving or some kind of action that they were trying to take that led them to the death, okay, because it's in the reverse. All right. So whoever the karmic feminine is in the reading that died here, how did they die, team? How did they die? Whoever this karmic feminine energy is, how did they die? By the fire. Ancestors, help me out. How did they die? Ace of Cups, the reversed. Okay, they were crying. This could have been over drinking. Okay, this could have been right after a breakup. This could have been doing spell work. The High Priestess is in the reverse. It could have been crying because the secrets. How did they die? Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, they were crying. They were losing their mind. It could have been drinking here because they lost. Six of Wands in the reverse. They didn't have victory and success, or they couldn't get any attention. They couldn't win. The ancestors came in. Six of Swords, Four of Wands. Ace of Cups reverse, Six of Swords reverse. There could have been confusion. They could have been confused. They could have been crying on their way to do something here. Somebody could have caught them. Let's see. How did they die? Ancestors, lighting. Yeah, Six of Wands reverse. Crying about family, a loss. There could have been some chaos here. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They could have been Empress reverse. Look at this. Four of Cups reverse. So they were crying about someone maybe saying they were going to go towards an Empress, or they couldn't win. High Priestess. Could have been by spell work. It could have been while they were trying to, yeah, some spell work could have backfired. They could have got confused with the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands reverse. They lost. Some kind of fight, altercation. They could have been crying about some kind of altercation that was had. How did they die, team? Could have been driving, like I said, Six of Swords reverse, Six of Wands reverse, the Hierophant reverse. Yeah, this is certainly some kind of breakup energy, altercation, crying. Could have been over drinking. Hermit. Four of Swords. There it is. So they could have went into isolation. It may have died in their sleep or from over drinking. They could have did some spell work while they were drinking. A family member could have been at a family member's house, okay, that they were hiding at. Yeah, here's the World. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Could have been after endings, okay? Like I said, some breakups, some endings, separations. It could have been traveling here. Like I said, that's a travel card. They could have been driving. They could have been over drinking. They could have been crying. They could have been confused. Two of Pentacles. They got blocked. Something got blocked. If they were trying to come to you, Divine Feminine, to bring chaos to you. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it got blocked. Let's clarify Four of Swords, team. I'll clarify Four of Swords. How did they die? Four of Swords specifically. How did they die? You do see crying here. Six of Cups reverse, breakup energy. Yeah, there was a breakup. And it fell on the floor. The Chariot. Okay, yeah, some of them were driving. Okay, for some of you, not everybody. Some of them were driving or they were crying about somebody that left. If they were not driving, they were crying about a King of Cups possibly that left. Nine of Cups, there it is. Yeah, it could have been drunk driving. Yeah. It could have been some kind of car accident or drunk driving. Okay. Behind a lover, behind being broken up. So some of them died by a car accident or they died by overindulgence with drinking. They could have died while drinking and doing spell work. Yeah, here's Strength. Maybe they didn't survive a car accident with Strength in reverse because there could have been an argument in a car for some of you. and they may not have survived. Okay. Yeah, Temperance the reversed. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Could have been fighting behind money, investments, all sorts of things. So for some of you, these karmic feminines died by a car accident. They died by over drinking and crying, or some type of overindulgence, medicine, anything like that, and drove. They could have just taken something and went to sleep and not woke back up. Okay. With this world. Why is the world here? Yeah, Five of Swords. They were defeated. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah. Okay, that's how some of them died, y'all. They could have been trying to come for you, Divine Feminine. Like I said, some of them they were trying to do spell work while they were drunk, and they were taking something and didn't wake up. Others of you, they were in the car, possibly with a masculine that didn't love them anymore, and they didn't survive it. Okay. All right. So now let's go to the next part here. All right, light team. For this karmic feminine energy, when they first passed away, who did they first meet? Who did they first meet? Upon realizing that they were dead. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Earth energy. Who did they first meet? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Two of Cups reversed. Judgment reverse. Who did they first meet? Queen of Swords reverse. Oh, I knew it. For some of them, they met they met a feminine energy that they were mad at, or that they met an ancestor or a feminine energy, Queen of Swords reverse, that was angry. That was a part of holding them back because they are unloving. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, buddy. They met a Queen of Swords that knew everything about what they were doing, what they were trying to hold on to, which was not theirs. This could have been one of their ancestors. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, let me get the cord here. I'm sorry. So for some of you, they met a Queen of Swords. Okay, the person in their living life, if it was a human person on Earth, could have been a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, but they were pissed. So that's who they met first. This particular ancestor could have been a part of exposing them with this Moon in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, they exposed them. The Moon, Knight of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. They're the ones that stopped them, or a part of what stopped them from being able to come back. Knight of Swords reverse, because they wasn't going to stop. This could have been the karmic feminine energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Wands reverse, which is dark witch energy. They wasn't going to stop stealing somebody's work. They wasn't going to stop, causing confusion. They wasn't going to stop. They weren't going to work on themselves. Yeah. So that's who they met first. Okay, they met a Queen of Swords. Could have been a relative of theirs that was upset. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Swords told them that they were unhappy, that they were of darkness, that they were unloving, and it was unloving of them, and that they were unhappy. They were emotionally detached and empty and codependent and was holding on to things that wasn't theirs. So the Queen of Swords was one of the first ones. Okay. Who did they see next? Queen of Swords came in. The Five of Cups reversed. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Who do they see next? Queen of Cups. And the upright. Could have been another ancestor, a loving energy that came in and told them that, yeah, that this needed to stop so people can go on and find happiness. Yeah. Could have told them that they were depressed, that people will have an opportunity to move on and be free. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Wow. Got 2 feminine energies coming out. Wow. Okay. What happened next? Okay. Queen of Wands is here. That's them. Possibly we have Queen of Wands reverse, 8 of Swords, Purgatory. So they were told that, you know, they created and was causing stagnation and interference in people's lives. Maybe a unicorn, a star seed, okay? And Purgatory for interfering. What else happened? Four of Cups reversed. They could have been asking, the Queen of Wands, Karmic Feminine could have asked for another chance, but Anubis said, no, I have, here he is, Anubis, King of Wands reversed. Anubis was angry at this. Five of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Swords, because here's the truth. She could have been trying to cause confusion with spell work and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Could have been trying to confuse Anubis. So, but he ain't confused. King of Wands. It could have also met a masculine energy there, a masculine ancestor involved that was pissed about it as well. That could have been Aries, Leo, Sag that was pissed about what she did. 6 of Cups reversed. Yes, someone from her past. So again, this could have been, like I said, the Queen of Swords here. It could have been somebody that she used to fuck with this 9 of Wands that passed away that she caused their death. It could have been someone from childhood as well. 6 of Cups the reverse that was disgusted at her conduct, told her she was foolish. That she was foolish. That she's not getting a new beginning. She's foolish. Yep, the Hierophant reverse. What else happened? Who else did they meet in the review? So it was 2. They met 2 feminine, someone of the past here, and possibly someone they used to fuck with that passed away. King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in the reverse. Ooh-wee. High Priestess in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. My. So there could have been ancestors or individuals that were there that this particular Queen of Wands played a role in their death. They saw her plans, her strategies. These are people that she planned on taking out and that she took out. Okay? She took out. They were not able to possibly heal or survive, but she met them in her death. Could even be spiritualists that passed away as a result of dealing with her. Yep. Okay. Wow. Where are we at in time? Okay. All right, my team. What did the ancestors say? Now let me skip through the ancestors. Anubis is at the bottom. What did Anubis tell this karmic? What did Anubis have to say when it gets to his portion of saying something? Four of Cups reverse. Four of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. He could have told her that she lied, because she could have asked for another opportunity with the Four of Cups in the reverse to make something right. So he could have told her, like, no, you're lying. Like, you're lying. You do this every time. Every time. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, he said no. He said that's not gonna work. Yeah, Ten of Cups in the reverse. You're sad. You're sad. You're hell-bent on being unfair to your own family. You're hell-bent on being in darkness. You're hell-bent on trying to pin them down for harsh, painful endings. You're hell-bent on trying to steal from them. You're hell-bent on trying to take their fortune. You're hell-bent on being bad news. So, no, you're going to receive this justice. Yeah. What else did Anubis have to say, possibly, like, team, to this karmic feminine when it's time for his portion of the process? What did Anubis say to this karmic? Three of Swords, yeah. He could have told her that she was betraying a star seed. She was a betrayer, and he can see the truth. The moon in the reverse. The illusion is shattered. And she will not be able to go in and causing people to do shit quickly without thinking, that she had to be stopped. Yeah, that they're just hell-bent on causing heartache. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You have zombie. So he told her, no, you're not going to stop trying to steal other people's shit. You're not going to stop trying to betray somebody's work, and you refuse to work on yourself. You refuse to develop. You keep trying to put an end to other people. Ten of Wands. Yeah. She kept trying to put her burdens onto other people. Ten of Wands reverse. So Anubis is like, no, you are a burden, and it's time for people to be released from you. What else did Anubis say? Page of Wands, necromancy. He could have like called her out on her necromancy and toxic shit she was doing, the spell work. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Like, no, you're gonna receive this. This is your lot. You've invested in this, and it's for you. Okay. What did the karmic have to say here? Back, 8 of Wands. So she could have been promising to move on, to heal, to grow, to just move on, move away. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, she could have been promising, like, I'll move on. 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reverse. I'll let it go. I'll move on. I'll move on. What else did she try to say? Page of Wands. Okay. I'll grow. I'll heal. I'll stop stalking. Page of Swords, because she was stalking. I'll stop stalking. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I'll move on. I'll stop planning to steal. I'll stop planning to, to be sneaky. I'll stop lying. I'll stop being narcissistic. King of Swords. I'll stop trying to kill people. Wow. What was Anubis' response to that? What was his response? 6 of Wands. No. He said, no, it's over. You've lost. This is done. Yeah. Yeah, he said no. 6 of Wands reverse. You're exposed. You're a dark witch. Okay. You have no intuition. You won't stop trying to cause, with your witchcraft, your dark practices, losses for people. You won't stop trying to cause people to walk away from your own kinfolk or people of your past. You won't walk away. This is the final judgment. Wow. And then what? King of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Cups. Anubis could have been like, you're unloving, or you don't know how to let people go, to keep people's hearts closed off. Or she did some unloving things to a King of Cups. She could have stole. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Stole something that belonged to somebody else. Yep, and here she is, Queen of Wands. So Anubis was like, no, you're a dark witch, and you're going to stay a dark witch. You are power hungry. You're going to keep trying to have power and control over people. You're addicted to it. You have attachments. You're greedy. You're selfish. And you're unloving. You're hell-bent on trying to keep people away from love or from what they desire. People's destiny. Yep. Strength. Temperance. So Anubis could have been like, no, you're narcissistic. King of Swords reverse. You have your physical body, you're majorly mental ill here. Major problems, major stubbornness issues. Now this is final. This needs to happen, strength, so that people can heal and move on. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. So Anubis says no. Yep. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Okay. All right. What were the karmic's final words to Anubis? Her last words, she got, okay, Hierophant reverse. She tried to tell Anubis that she will walk away from trying to, from a marriage or commitment, or from trying to cause some kind of issues in somebody's spiritual awakening. She'll walk away from darkness. High Priestess reverse, Hierophant reverse. That was her last words. Okay. Anubis' final word. Anubis' final word. Empress in the reverse, Nine of Wands, reverse, the Fool, reverse, Nine of Pentacles, reverse. His final words were, no, you're not getting a new beginning. You're foolish. You're codependent. Okay. And emotionally manipulative. So he still said, no, you don't get a new beginning. You're codependent. You lack the strength and confidence to do the right thing in life. You lack it. So here it is. Here was his final call. So in other words, okay, let's go. You're done. Purgatory, chariot. That's the final word. And then they were crying. Nine of Cups. Six of Swords. Ace of Cups reverse. The World. Okay, so collective, whether you're masculine or feminine, I know this is a different reading, so let's see. We'll get the initials here lastly, okay? Whoever this toxic karmic feminine is or was in your case, they're in purgatory. Now I can't get into how long. I don't, like I said, I'm not proclaiming to be an expert, so I don't know how long that process is for them, why I knew this, or the ancestors have put it to where they're in purgatory, whatever that has to happen to take place to change that, who knows, okay? But let's see if they could, okay? Now, they're detached from their body, right? Their body and their choices here on earth was wrecked. And that's basically what happened. They're wrecked. They got involved in too much stuff. They refused to heal. So it just created an inability for them to be able to come back into that body and do what they were originally supposed to have been doing. Okay. But absent from that and from this place, so they've gotten in a chariot, they're in the purgatory. What would they want to say to you all, divine feminine and masculine? Okay, because they are targeting you in your life. Spell work, theft, trying to get you set up, all sorts of things here. Okay. All right, ancestors, back this up accordingly. What divine feminine and masculine would need to know here. Okay. Let's start with the divine feminine since she actually came out. What would this karmic feminine want to say at this point as they are no longer on earth, they're in purgatory? What would they say to the divine feminine? They've had their life review. I have Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Wands. Look at all this fire. Is that, well, yeah, for sure. We already know some of you is fire signs. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. What do they want to say? Hold on, collective. I'm trying to. Eight of Cups reverse. The Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles. They could be trying to imply that they have learned some kind of lesson. But, you know, Anubis and them knows that. Because a part of me feels like, you know, maybe they're not getting it yet. With this Hierophant here, you know, what do they want to say? The Devil. Here we go. The Lovers. Their addictions. Okay. King of Swords. They could be admitting to you, you know, what they tried to hide on earth, that there was spell work to block somebody from being able to move forward because they wanted them to keep investing into them. They had an obsession, addictions, and attachments here to a lover of the past. Okay. Could Divine Feminine, this could be, you know, to your lover, or this could represent you. Obsession. They could have had an unhealthy obsession with you, Divine Feminine, as well. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. They were blind to the truth. They know they were causing confusion and illusion to have people to leave you out. They could be trying to say they themselves were confused, but they could be admitting that they know they were lying and doing spell work. Okay, because they didn't. Wow, they're like codependent. Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, reversed. They got defeated. Four of Pentacles. And they wanted power and control over you, over a situation here. So they interfered. They could have been mad that you didn't want to invest in them anymore, that you were some kind of spiritual teacher or leader. They could have been confused as to why you didn't want nothing to do with them before. In their own confusion. I don't really get that. Like, I guess they're trying to say that they were not in their right mind. Five of Cups. Yeah. Magician and the Five of Cups. They're sad. They could be saying that they're sorry for the spell work, for trying to kill you. Right? For trying to cause endings and death in your life. They could be saying that they were sad because the King of Swords ended something, or they're sad that they betrayed you, that they were narcissistic. Yeah. They stole from you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They could have lost something. Wow. Okay. What would they say to Divine Masculine? Ace of Swords reverse. They lied to you. Seven of Swords reverse. Okay. They got lied to you or lied on you or lied to you about something here. They could have been trying to make you feel like they were crazy or someone else was crazy when it was them. King of Swords in reverse. They could have lied to a police officer or an official. Whatever their plans were, they lied to you about certain plans, Divine Masculine here. They were lying. They're admitting it. Ace of Wands in the reverse. They could have given you some kind of illness, or they could have been lying about strategizing to hurt you. Yeah, about what happened. Maybe in an argument, Seven of Wands, they could have got you caught up in something, so they lied. They're acknowledging that they lied to cause people to get defensive or to come towards you, maybe masculine. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Yeah, they could have got, they're sad. But they could have got toxic family involved because they have rejection issues here. They didn't want to be rejected. They could have lied on a family member to you, masculine, and said that they were bad news. Okay. Yeah, Three of Pentacles reversed. They could have lied about a third party situation. They could have been cheating on you. They could have said that someone else was cheating on you so that you wouldn't invest. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, so you wouldn't invest in them. So you wouldn't go towards your true Ten of Pentacles. Reverse. Yeah. Okay. They're sad about it. They're trying to say that they're sorry about it. The losses that they caused, Six of Wands reverse. The imbalances, whatever they caused to your health, physicality. Mind you, this is them detached from their body. They're in purgatory. They've had a life review. Yeah, Emperor reverse. Yeah. They know that they were out of control. They were over controlling a tyrant. Okay. Because they didn't want you to free yourself here. Hanged Man, the reverse. Yeah. They didn't want you to heal. The Star in the reverse. They wanted to control over you, so they wanted you sick and stuck. Yeah, which was unfair to you. And it caused confusion and illusion. Yeah. And stagnation. They interfered in your life. They just wanted to be an option. Yeah. Poor judgment. Masculine. They know that they were a tyrant. The Tower and the Knight of Cups reversed. So they know that they lied to you. Basically, they were a fake friend to you, or they seduced you in some way, or they stopped you from moving forward to apologize because they were trying to save their own ass for their own selfish gains. They didn't want to lose the investment. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. So they lied to you, and they're confirming that they lied to you and they lied on you to get people to beat you up, to get people to come at you, um, all sorts of things here, to cause sadness because they wanted control of your life. Okay. All right. I know this is a heavier type of a reading, and so this is rare. It's also, I don't do them a lot. Okay. And again, this is past, present, and or future. So for some of you, this may be something that will play out at a later date because it depends on the choices and decisions and actions that people take. For others of you, this happened already in the past, or it's happening even as I speak. Okay. All right. For the karmic feminine energy that came out in the reading, that past team, what's the possible initials on behalf of collective? The karmic feminine, first, middle, last initial, aliases, nicknames, A, T, K, Z. Okay. Remember, first, last, middle initial collective, or any nicknames that they went by, or any aliases that they had. Okay. Yeah, W, M, F, W, P. Okay. First, middle, last initial of the karmic feminine that passed. R, H. First, middle, last initial or nickname, aliases that they went by. A, G. First, middle, last initial. Okay. For some of you, it's an ex-lover. First, middle, last initial. R, P. V, O. F, N. Okay. These are possible initials of the karmic feminine that passed away or will pass away. Okay. That showed up in this reading. If this is actually so, if this has already happened, collective, to all of you loving beings out there, divine feminine and masculine, or any other children or innocent lives, or anybody that's just in the wake of these individuals with this unfortunate stuff that has, that happens, I send you guys love and light and my condolences, of course. I hope that for those of you that this resonates with, that you heal and recover from this and everything that's taken place to lead up to this. And I hope that the other lives, these other family members and individuals will go on their ascension path and learn from this and heal and cease to create further toxic karmic ramifications in their lives. Hopefully they learn from what happened in the situation. It serves to get on your own soul journey and heal, and it serves to become a decent person, and it certainly serves to not involve yourself with other people's toxic affairs because you live by the decisions you make. Okay. And that is the truth. Okay. So hopefully, though people may be hurting, people may be sad, people may be distraught over something like this that happens, hopefully people heal through it and make proper, better choices so that they don't end up like that person, or that it doesn't have to get that far for them. But essentially, life is choices. This life review, it shows that they're neutral. There's free will. Intervention steps in when people have crossed all of their limits and when they are crossing over into other people's free will and rights. And the judgments that come out and what happens is very neutral, and it's based on universal laws of cause and effect. And so hopefully people can catch that lesson before they die and have to face off with some of the same endings and tragedies that these karmics have had to face due to their refusal of their own awakening and healing and their obsession with this twin flame journey and divine feminine and masculine of trying to be them, clone them, copy them, mimic them, set them up. Like all of that led to destruction. Selling them out, being a part of dark groups and doing weird things. Hopefully, people wake up to realize that there is nothing on this earth worth destroying yourself like that for. There is no amount of attention, clout, notoriety, fame, and fortune that's worth it because it's going to be snatched from you. See, this is what people don't get. You sell out for all of that and it's going to be snatched from you, and then you die. So, was it worth it to try to steal someone else's identity, someone else's destiny, someone else's property, someone else's home, someone else's life? Was it worth it to try to beat up people that had the right to stand up for themselves? Was it worth it to ruin your life and that of your children and your grandchildren behind making the wrong decisions? It is free will. Everybody has experienced hurt, pain, and loss, breakups, disappointment, but it doesn't give us a right to be hurtful and abusive to people and to steal and to do unmentionable things and then hide behind some kind of spirituality and religion. Sacrificing people's children to dark witch groups and societies and thinking that your life is going to end wonderfully. Not anymore. So in the wake of this, the people that are left, hopefully they learn, because continuing to come for a master, divine feminine and masculine and their children is not going to end well for these people. Hopefully they catch it before it's too late.